Imagine for a second that you're starting a new business. You need computers, software, storage, and servers to handle all your data and run the applications you need. In the old days, this would mean buying a bunch of expensive hardware, setting up an office with tons of machines, and hiring people to maintain everything. But thanks to cloud computing, there's a completely different way to get all the power and storage you need without having to buy a single server. What is cloud computing? Cloud computing is like renting resources instead of owning them. You access a network of powerful computers owned and maintained by big companies like Amazon, AWS, Microsoft Azure, or Google Cloud Platform. Instead of buying physical computers and storage devices, you just connect to the cloud over the internet to use them. Think of it like this. Imagine you have a power outlet at home. You plug into it whenever you need electricity, and you're billed for the amount you use. You don't own the power plant or the infrastructure. You just pay for what you need. Cloud computing works the same way. You tap into computing resources when you need them, and you're billed only for what you use. Why cloud computing? Here are a few reasons why businesses and individuals use cloud computing. Cost savings. Since you're renting space and power from the cloud provider, you save money on hardware, maintenance, and energy costs. Plus, you can start small and scale up as needed without big upfront investments. Scalability. If your business suddenly grows and needs more resources, you don't have to rush out and buy new hardware. You simply increase your cloud usage, and the provider takes care of the rest. When demand decreases, you scale back down. Flexibility. Access the cloud from anywhere with an internet connection. Remote work becomes easier, and you're not limited to one physical location. Reliability. Major cloud providers have massive data centers with multiple backup systems, meaning they can keep running even if something goes wrong. This is great for keeping data safe and your business running smoothly. How does cloud computing work? When we talk about cloud computing, we're really talking about using someone else's computers to run our applications, store our data, or analyze information. The cloud itself is just a network of servers housed in data centers around the world. When you connect to the cloud, you're basically connecting to these powerful computers over the internet. Here's a breakdown of the three main as-a-service models in cloud computing. IaaS, Infrastructure as a Service. Imagine you need raw power and space, virtual machines, storage, and networking. With IaaS, you're renting virtualized hardware from the cloud provider. You get the infrastructure, but you control the operating system and software. Examples include AWS EC2 and Google Compute Engine. PaaS, Platform as a Service. Here, the cloud provider offers both the infrastructure and a set of tools and services for developers to build applications without worrying about managing hardware or operating systems. You get the resources plus development tools, which makes it faster to create and deploy applications. Examples include Google App Engine and Microsoft Azure App Services. SaaS, Software as a Service. You've probably used SaaS without realizing it. Services like Gmail, Google Docs, or Dropbox are all SaaS. You don't worry about infrastructure or platform, you just use the software. This is the simplest model for users because everything is managed for you. Types of cloud environments. Cloud computing isn't one size fits all. There are three main types of cloud environments, each with its own uses. Public cloud. This is like a shared apartment building. You use cloud resources on a platform shared by multiple clients. It's economical and easy to scale, but less customizable. Examples include AWS, Google Cloud, and Microsoft Azure. Private cloud. Imagine this as your own house. A private cloud is dedicated to one organization, which makes it more secure and customizable. Many businesses use private clouds for sensitive data. Hybrid cloud. This is the best of both worlds, combining public and private clouds. For instance, a company might store sensitive data on a private cloud, but use a public cloud for less critical tasks. Real-world examples of cloud computing streaming services. When you watch Netflix or listen to Spotify, you're using cloud computing. These companies store and process tons of data in the cloud, so you can stream movies, shows, and music on demand without downloading huge files. Data storage. Think about Google Drive, Dropbox, or OneDrive. These platforms let you store and access your documents, photos, and videos from any device with internet access. Instead of using up space on your phone or computer, your data lives in the cloud. Collaboration tools like Slack, Zoom, or Microsoft Teams run on the cloud, allowing people to work together from anywhere. This is especially useful for remote work, where teams need to communicate and share files in real time. Pros and cons of cloud computing. Like anything, cloud computing has its pros and cons. Pros: lower costs, no need to buy and maintain hardware. Flexibility and scalability, quickly adjust your resources as needed. Accessibility, access your data and applications from anywhere. Reliability, built-in data redundancy and backups with major providers. Cons: security and privacy concerns. Storing data on a remote server may make it more vulnerable to hacks. Internet dependency, you need a reliable internet connection to access cloud services. Potential downtime. If your cloud provider goes down, you may lose access to your data temporarily. The future of cloud computing. Cloud computing is evolving fast. With trends like AI and machine learning, the cloud is becoming a central hub for processing vast amounts of data. Businesses are using the cloud to analyze data in real time, automate tasks, and gain insights that were previously out of reach. Another emerging trend is edge computing, which brings some computing tasks closer to the actual location of data, like in smart devices. This can speed up processes and reduce internet dependency by handling part of the computation locally before sending data to the cloud. Cloud computing is here to stay, and it's shaping the future of technology by making powerful resources accessible, flexible, and efficient for businesses and individuals alike. Whether it's watching your favorite show, collaborating with coworkers across the world, or launching the next big app, cloud computing is the magic happening behind the scenes.